Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and having a great day. So as you'll see behind me, I've got a lot of dresses for today's video because I've got 2 weddings coming up between now and January next year. So in the next 6 months I need to find 2 lovely occasion wear dresses. But not only that, in between times I also have a live show for my podcast. So I went on to JJ's house and found 5 incredible dresses that I want to show you on today's video and try them on with you. I know that occasion wear can sometimes be really tricky to get, but JJ's house is amazing. The quality is unreal. I've already tried these dresses on, so I'll talk you through them and show you the try on of them. But with JJ's house, you can go onto their website. They've got tons of different dresses and occasion wear pieces to choose from. I actually really struggled to whittle it down to 5, to be honest, because there's so many different bits and pieces over there. And actually you can get your dresses custom made to your sizes, so perfect for things like special occasions, even if you're maybe going to have some bridesmaids for your wedding, things like that, prom dresses, all that stuff. Definitely worth a visit to their website. And actually so many of the outfits that I've seen gave you loads of different colour options as well, so really good if you're someone like me who has a very distinct colour palette that you don't really deviate from. I'll show you the dresses in today's video. I feel like this is a really nice way to start sort of like the end part of the year as we move into more of like the festive season. I know it feels early to say that, but these are the things we need to organise like now in preparation for the end of the year. Now I've managed to secure a discount code for you guys, so you can use the code ASH, A-S-H in capital letters, for 10% off until the 31st of December. So think about Christmas Day outfits, Christmas nights out, maybe a New Year outfit, wedding outfits, all of the above. Now's your chance to grab yourself 10% off, and to be honest the prices are already reasonable anyway for what you get. The quality is just unmatched. So let's get into it. I'll show you my first dress and then show you it tried on. So the first dress I have off the reel is this lovely little slinky number. Now this for me is probably not going to be a wedding guest outfit, but more something that I'm going to keep for next year because it's my mum's 60th. Now the first thing I liked about this was the pattern on it. I just think it's so pretty, and the material as well. It's such a lovely soft material, and you'll see that when I try it on. It's very slinky. I love the fact that it's got these little spaghetti straps, so you have the security of feeling like you've got a bandeau style strapless dress, but just having that tiny little spaghetti strap just to give you a little bit more security. At the back you'll see it's got a concealed zip. All the branding is actually gorgeous with these dresses. But yeah, concealed zip at the back. It is so secure. You know, sometimes when you get really nice dresses and the zips are such awful quality, I can definitely vouch that these are not like that. And it's also got a lovely lining underneath it, so that obviously the kind of more sheer material is not see-through. But certainly for my mum's birthday, I think this could be a shout. So let's see it tried on and you can see what it looks like. Here is dress number 1. First off, I love the material. This is so soft and flowy and so feminine, especially the fact that it looks sort of off the shoulder. I think that looks so nice, but for me off the shoulder dresses never work because I always need some sort of support over the shoulder just with having a bigger bust. So this is perfect for having the same look but just with the extra support. Otherwise I do feel like this would just be falling down if I never had the extra little strap there, so that's really nice to have that. The sleeves are so nice. I'll show you them up close in a second, but let's just pay attention to the shape of this. It's literally perfect. It's the kind of dress I feel like is more party wear than what it would be for a wedding outfit, but maybe as like an evening guest or a more relaxed wedding, a little short dress like this would be perfect if you dress it up with like a fascinator. And then speaking of sleeves, these are so nice. I love the extra detail we've got here at the cuff because it's sort of like a fluted sleeve at the end. It's so nice and they fit lovely on your arms, and if you're someone who doesn't like having your arms on display, then this is a really nice option because it does still feel sort of slinky. You can obviously see through the sleeve as well just because of the material. Like it does feel like you're showing a little bit more, so I think that is lovely, but the sleeve for me wins it. I just think it's such a nice material. I'd pair it with either white heels or the ones that I have on just now, but ultimately this feels super comfortable. I don't feel like it's restricting in any way, and I just like the fact that I'm able to wear something that looks like it's off the shoulder but it gives me the security of a strap with having these little spaghetti straps on it. So yeah, really impressed with this, and if it came in other colours I'd probably get it in other colours. Okay, so next up you've got more of a traditional, I would say, wedding guest dress, maybe even a bridesmaid style dress. What I love about this is the material. You've got this lovely chiffon material that they've put on sort of like as a drop sleeve. I feel like that's a lovely shape, and if you're someone who is wanting to get something that feels quite secure and structured, it gives you that because underneath it is very much structured and tailored but you of course have this top layer of the sort of like more lightweight chiffon material, so you're getting the floatiness of the dress but the security underneath, that you can wear something that feels a bit more structured. And especially for me, after having 2 kids, that's something I kind of look for. Now I really love the shape of this at the front, the fact that we've got the drop hem, longer at the back, shorter at the front, and then this lovely extra piece of material here as it crosses over like that. If I was looking for wedding bridesmaids dresses again, I would have went on to JJ's House, because they've also got younger girl sizes as well, for maybe like flower girls or like communion dresses, that kind of thing. But absolutely love this, it's so pretty. And I like the fact that at the back it's a concealed zip, which is also colour coded to the same colour as the dress, so there's no hardware on it that you can like be dictated to which colour you've got to go, whether it's like gold or silver. I would probably actually team this up. Looking at it now, I've already tried it on, but looking at it on the hanger, I probably would go more pearls, white pearls, bit more dainty, and I'm planning on wearing this to the wedding I've got at the start of the year next year. So really gorgeous, and I love the fact that they've catered for the chest area. It's got built-in cups, so you don't need to worry about wearing a bra. Now let's try it on and see what it looks like. This dress has got a few little features that I think especially for me are things that I look for in dresses. So having a wrap style detail will always be more flattering for me, just with given the fact that I have got a bigger chest and a tummy area that I'm not exactly 100% on yet. So I like the fact that I've got the 2 layers here, and I always think this style looks so elegant again in this lovely chiffon material, nice and floaty for a wedding day. And the fact it's got a full lining in it with this lovely chiffon on top makes it feel structured but still elegant. It's got a lovely zipper at the back which is enclosed, so it's nice and seamless. And again, kind of like the first dress, one of my favourite features of this is it kind of gives the feeling of being strapless but having really thin straps. So again, we've got a lovely sweetheart neckline here, which I think is really flattering at the bust, but I love these little draped pieces at the side of the shoulders. I think this looks so lovely and really elegant, but you've still got the tiny spaghetti straps, so you still have that feeling of not feeling like it's going to slip down or it's going to be uncomfortable, but it has that little sort of off the shoulder look that I've always wanted in these style of dresses. So it's nice that JJ's House actually provides dresses that have got little elements of the sort of bandeau style, but with the added security of having a strap. And the other thing I love about this is these straps are adjustable, so kind of like a bra strap. It's got those little sort of adjustable clips here, so you can move them up and down your shoulder, just so that you can keep everything in its place and have it sitting exactly where you need it to be. So if you've got a shorter body, perfect, because you can adjust these to your size. Yes, I think something like this would be much nicer, just to kind of show this area off a little bit more, but I think that's really nice. And I actually feel like this is a front runner for the wedding I've got in November. Now let's go for the next one here. This here is just such a stunning colour. It's more of a metallic look. So we've got this champagne dress, a really nice length of dress as well, but what I love about this the most is this sort of like corseted detail at the top. So we have the corseted detail, it goes into more of like a ruched wrap style skirt, and then of course at the top you've got this extra piece of material that goes all the way across the shoulders and gives you that really nice bandeau style. Now, as I said before, when I wear things that are strapless, usually I feel very much insecure, constantly pulling them up. They don't stay in place, but I have to say a combination of things. First of all, the fact that this fits well stops that from happening, because it's so nicely fitted to my waist that it doesn't slide down over my hips. And second to that, there's actually a layer inside it of this sort of like gel lining. Can you see that there? So that sort of adheres to your skin and stops that slipping sort of happening. But really nice material. Love the fact that it's got a concealed zip at the back, but the zip that they've put with this is really quite heavy duty. I just think it's so nice. The actual quality of the fabric is gorgeous, all fully lined, and just a really gorgeous dress. Now that I know for a fact this came in many colours, because I actually chose this colour in particular, but when I was actually trying it on, I thought to myself, if you were to wear this with like a sort of similar coloured with white bolero or something like that, like a little short jacket and a nice big fascinator or a hat, this could be a really gorgeous mother of the bride outfit, because the length of it is still modest enough that it's not too short. I know I just said this about the last one, but luckily we have 2 weddings over the next like 6 months, so I feel like this is the one I'm going to wear to the next wedding. and the pink one's the one I'm going to wear to the spring wedding. But there must be over 20 different colours you can pick from. Like, I'm not even joking, it's a full colour chart, and actually really good if you're looking for bridesmaids dresses as well. But this is the colour I went for, of course, like a champagne. This dress is so nice and comfortable on. First of all, I really like the bodice area because it feels a bit like a corset the way that it's been done. It's got a really heavy zip at the back, which is really good for getting it on and off, no breaking zips, it's really good quality. But I love the fact that this bodice actually looks like a bit of a corset, so it looks sort of tighter here, and then this looks like almost like a separate skirt. There's so many little elements to this that I absolutely love. First of all, as I've said before, anything that has a wrap detail I always think looks so nice and elegant, and it looks sophisticated, and it doesn't look like anything's too tight on you. It just looks really nice and flowy. So especially for things like an all day wedding where you might be having a big dinner, the last thing we want to do is have something tight on our tummies. Like, I just don't like that feeling personally, so I like having something that has a bit of ruching here. So I love that. I love this part here with the bodice, as I said, and this here on the shoulder is so nice. Now, I just said before, every time I wear something that is like strapless, I really feel like it's always slipping down and everything. Not in this dress. It is so well made. It literally fits like a glove. And then this strapless part here, this sort of like big bandeau style draping that we have going across the shoulder and across the top of my arms, is just so nice and thick and structured. And I think it actually gives you that sort of illusion because your eyes drawn to this area. It makes your waist look a bit smaller, I think. So yeah, really love the colour. Champagne, very much a wedding-y colour, I would say. And this fascinator is colour changing because that is definitely pink, but it seems to just match in with the tones of this dress, I think. So that'll save me a trip for getting another fascinator if I can wear this one with both dresses. So yeah, absolutely love it. I'll give you a little close-up so you can see exactly what it looks like. So these parts here, if you're very conscious about the sort of like under your arm skin area here and the back, this sort of disguises it because you've got this extra piece of fabric. I definitely think wearing dresses like this, hair up looks really good, so I'd probably have my hair up for the day and then bronze up on my shoulders and look nice and glitzy. But I think it's such a lovely dress, and like I said, you can get it in so many different colours, especially for someone like me. See, if I find something that I really like, I will literally get it in every other colour because I know that it fits well. So if this is a dress I like just now, I can go back to JJ's house at any point and buy the same dress in a different colour for another occasion, because something like this in red without it being satiny and silky could be a whole different vibe. So yeah, absolutely love this, and I actually think to get this in red for Christmas would be so stunning. Right, so this here is a little wild card, I think, because it's probably not something that you guys would ever have picked for me. Like if someone said to you, what kind of outfits like do I wear, you probably wouldn't have picked this. But when I seen it, I just thought that the colour and the detailing and the fabric of this is so timeless and pretty. There's something very art deco about it. I just thought it was really nice. So I love the black, and I think black is one of those colours that people don't necessarily think is wedding like, but seeing amount of people I see wearing black to weddings, particularly bridesmaids, like I am a convert to this. I never used to think the bridesmaids in black thing was a good look until I seen it recently, and I'm like, it's actually so nice. But anyway, black for a wedding is really smart, and if you do it elegantly, it's a way of just changing it up a little bit. So this here is what I'm thinking I'm wearing to the wedding in November, just with it being a bit of a heavier weight fabric. It's that sort of really thick jacquard style fabric where it's obviously all embroidered. The material's just unbelievable, and there's so much of it. That was one of the things that impressed me the most when I opened this, was how much fabric there was. I just think that's such a good telling sign of how good quality something is. Now the little straps as well on this, the same as the pink one, they're actually adjustable, so if you want to change the length of these, you can, especially if you're like me, got quite a short body and want it to be a bit more higher up. So I think that's perfect. The empire line of this is really nice. The bust really accommodates for boobs, which is like unheard of. Every time I try on dresses for occasions like weddings, usually that's the department that I struggle with the most, is trying to fit my chest into dresses. So really nice cup size for that. It's also got, again, a bit of extra structure there, so you don't necessarily need to wear a bra. Music to my ears. And yeah, just a really gorgeous dress. Now trying this on, it's just a wee dream. I absolutely love it. I sent it to my friends right away and I was like, you need to go on this website because the dresses are unbelievable. But yeah, love this so much. Love the kind of length of it, and the colours on this means that I can pick any tone for makeup and accessories. So yeah, absolutely love this. Is it just me, or is this the most successful wedding guest dress shop try on haul you've ever seen? Because honestly, this is so stunning and actually something very different from what I would usually pick. Every time I try on dresses like this for occasions and make a video and put it on YouTube, most of the comments will be asking you to try a skater style dress that would suit your shape so much more. You guys are right, like it just does. This is so nice. I actually love the fabric. It's that really nice thick quality jacquard style embroidery all over this dress. There's so much fabric to it, it looks so expensive. And I just love the fact that I can pick up on any of the colours in this. Of course it's black, but actually it's got the gold tones in it. It's got some green, it's got some of that really nice pink, that hot pink in it as well. But it's just I mean, look how much extra fabric there is. I'm wafting this around. But it's just so nice, and I love the neckline here. Is nice and high. With it being a sweet and a heart neckline, sometimes they can be quite low for me, so this is nice and high but it's still giving the shape, and it's quite structured here as well, so I don't feel like I would actually need to wear a bra. Dare I say it, I don't need to wear a bra with this. Also, these straps, as before, are adjustable, so you can pull them up or down just depending on where you want this to sit on your body, which is great because it's obviously adjustable to everyone's shape. And like I said before, you can actually put your measurements into JJ's House and they will make the dresses to your size, which is such an amazing service to have, really, isn't it? Especially if you're someone like me who usually finds things very tricky to get, especially when it's like, you know, bigger bust, you know, smaller waist, bigger hips. It's quite difficult to get the exact measurements, but I absolutely love this and I feel like a princess in it. It's so nice. And this one here, I actually thought maybe you could wear this to a glitzy wedding, like a glittery gold dress, like why not? However, this is the dress I'm planning on wearing to the podcast live show at Christmas. So we're doing a second show coming up this Christmas and we are going to go all glam. It's going to be really glitzy, sparkly, very much a Christmas cracker. So when I seen this, I was like, that is actually perfect. Now, I don't know what I love about it most, just all of it. First of all, you can even see the shape on the hanger is elite. It's so nice. I like the little details that they've done on this, like for example having this little button here is genius because that's usually an area of wrap dresses that I would need to pin, so I don't need to do that because there's this little tiny transparent button. The length of the sleeve is so cool. It kind of looks as if that's like a batwing top when it's on. So nice. And I love the fact that it's a bit baggier here at the back, because sometimes I find when I wear bras if I've got extra sort of lumps and bumps here, a nice sort of floated back like that really makes a big difference. Again, got the same colour of zip on the back. They've just picked up all these tiny little details that really make things look so much more glam and expensive, just so you're not actually, like, your eye's not drawn to the zip. And the length of it's perfect, but I just think that is so lovely and it's really lovely on. It's also got a bit of extra padding inside, so again you wouldn't necessarily have to wear a bra, which is again another one of those things that really I struggle with when it comes to wearing occasion wear, is what underwear do you put with it. So if you've got enough structure inside some of these things, you don't really necessarily have to wear a bra with it, which is just such a game changer really. But yeah, I absolutely love this so much. I think that anything kind of gold and sparkly is always going to feel Christmassy, and like I said when I tried this on, and you'll see in a second, it's not itchy, which is the main thing. So let's try it on and see what it looks like. Now this wee dress here is my last one that I'm going to try on, and I think a lot of you might think this is too much for a wedding with it being so sparkly. It's completely covered in sequins, which if you're up for a glam wedding look then this is definitely for you, but this is actually going to be the outfit that I choose to wear at Christmas time for my podcast Christmas show. And I thought this is absolutely perfect for the show in December. So I've basically got this glitzy gold, fully sequins, not itchy in the slightest dress on. I think you do run that risk when you get sequined outfits, is that they're going to be really itchy and uncomfortable, but this is so soft and delicate, and it has a lining inside it, so you're not actually got the sequin on your skin. So this is just perfect for me. I love the fact that we've got the sort of like, not even fully bandeau, but just slightly off the shoulder look going on at the neckline. So lovely. It's actually fastened here as well by a little popper, which is ideal because usually when I wear dresses like this that kind of cross over at the bust, I usually have to get a safety pin in there. So they've kind of thought of everything by having the little popper in there instead. It just means it keeps it nice and tight there at the bust area. It's also padded, so you don't actually need to wear a bra if you don't want to. And then the sleeve is my favourite. I like the fact that it's like a batwing sort of sleeve with it being attached all at the top here. It almost looks like a separate top and then skirt, but the 3/4 length sleeve is perfect. I think it's just such a nice way to add a bit of different detail to a sleeve rather than having it full length. This with some nice chunky jewellery I think would look perfect. and probably some red accents, especially with it being Christmas. Maybe a red heel, a red lip, something like that, red nails for sure. Right now I've got it on with just the regular little shoes that I've been wearing throughout, so I'd probably change that up just to make it look a little bit more Christmassy. But I do like this look and I think this is going to be perfect for what I need it for. Absolutely ideal. So guys, that's everything tried on. I really hope that this was helpful for any of you who are looking for occasion wear. Go and check out the link in my description for JJ's house. Use my 10% off code, which is just ASH, and that will be valid until the 31st of December. So also share that with like friends, family members, people who are going to weddings, people who are having weddings. Get it shared so that you can save some money as well. The website is extensive, like book out a couple of hours of your day to look through because there are so many different styles to pick from. There's something for everyone. So yeah, check it out. Let me know if you get anything nice, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your